All right, this is section 6.4, chapter 6.4, and on for your notes. Basically, what we're doing is we are solving radical equations. We're solving for x when they're inside radicals. And the thing you got to remember is that just like the opposite of adding is subtracting, the opposite of multiplying is dividing. All right, the opposite of squaring something is square rooting it, or the opposite of cubing something is cube rooting it. So to get rid of one or the other, to get rid of a cube root, you have to cube it. To get rid of a square root, you have to square it, so on and so forth. So with that, that's pretty much what you got to know. Other than that, let's get going. Number one, I have nothing going on in the front or the back, so I'm just going to go ahead and square both sides. Okay? So when I square it, the square and the square root cancel each other out. And we're left with 1 minus x equals 49. Subtract the 1. Negative x equals 48. Flip your signs. X equals negative 48. Alright? Easy peasy chicken greasy. Now the one thing you got to do though, with radicals, because of what they are, every so often you get something that comes out with an answer, but it does not work. You always have to check your solutions. Okay? So to check your solutions, I'm basically going to write this in 1 minus negative 48. And I'm going to see if that does indeed equal 7. Okay? So that turns into a 1 plus 48. So that's the square root of 49, which equals 7 equals 7. That's true. So this really is a solution. All right. Now, here's the deal. I really do not care how much of this you show. Okay? How much of that work you show. But you do need to check to see that they work. I don't care if you do the whole thing in your calculator. Because if you give me the negative 48 and it's not an answer, if that wasn't an answer, you would write no solution. And you move on with life. And if you gave me this answer and there was no solution, I would count it wrong on a test, take off a few points. I'd give you credit for what you did, but I'd take off a few points because I knew you didn't check. Okay? But that's what's going on. You just square root to get rid of a square, cube root to get rid of a cube. Pause it and try number 2. Okay? Pause the video, try number 2. It's very similar to number 1. Okay, number 2. To get rid of a cube root, you raise it to the third power. You cube it. Those cancel out, and you're left with 7x plus 1 equals negative 64. Negative 4 times negative 4 times negative 4 is negative 64. From here, subtract the 1. So 7x equals negative 65. Yep. All right, and then we'll divide by 7. So x equals negative 65 divided by 7, which that looks like a funky answer. And if that's what you got, that's correct. Because you'll notice when you plug it back in, if we go the third root of 7 times negative 65 divided by 7 plus 1 equals negative 4. Well, 7 divided by 7 is 1, so those cancel out. So that's the cube root of negative 65 plus 1 equals negative 4. Negative 65 plus 1 is negative 64, which if you remember what negative 4 cubed is, you remember the cube root of negative 64 is negative 4. So this one works. Cool? And that's it. If you want to try 3 and 4 real fast, go for it. Please do. Please pause and try 3 and 4. I'm going to burn through them real quick. Number 4, same idea as before. You can do this one of 2 ways. You can either go ahead and cube it, but don't forget to cube the 2 because it's on the outside. Or you can divide the 2 and get the third root of 13x minus 5 equals 5. Raise it to the third power. To cancel that out, you get 13x minus 5 equals 125. Add the 5. So that's 13x equals 130. Divide by 13. So x equals 10. All right, and again, just to check it, we've got 2 cube root of 13 times 10 minus 5 equals 10. So 13 times 10 is 130, minus 5 is 125. The cube root of 125 is 5. 5 times 2 is 10. So 10 equals 10. Therefore, this is correct. Okay? That is number 1 through 4. That's the nuts and bolts of what this section is about. Okay? Good job.